started the lifestyle niche in 2018. I was like 2 years after. The first year of photography is you just, finding your paths and then trying to, know where you want to stand. So it wasn't like 2018, I knew that, okay, yeah, what I want to do is lifestyle photography. I took pictures of a lot of people, but like the major picture that was like a breakthrough into the lifestyle niche was the pictures I took for Leo da Silva when he first got out of Big Brother. My last trip to Cape Town was more of a business trip, but I just mixed up vacation with it as well. The brand that sorted my trip had already, booked some certain things, but I moved my flights earlier. So I went a week earlier before the gig. One of the major reasons why I did that was I just wanted to, I also wanted to reflect on so many things that I've done so far for myself and for my brand, and then also just explore some parts of Cape Town in a creative way. So, I mixed more with South Africans in the country, like in the city rather, because I was just in Cape Town. I didn't go to another city. So it was a very, very good one. And then I was able to tell my story through camera. You know when you've worked so hard to earn something and then it's just like, okay, yeah, this is your thing. So literally he reached out to me, he texted me himself. Oh no, he told me I was in Cape Town. So he's literally one of the reasons why I even moved my flights closer. So I was in Cape Town and then he texted me and I'm like, wow, oh, this Wizards player, that's so cool. So he texted me and he was like, oh yeah, he would like me to take some photos of him and all that. And I'm like, bro, I'm out of town right now, but I'll be back very, very soon. So I had to book my flights closer. And then when we came, boom, we walked. So I literally asked him, oh yeah, bro, how did you get to know about me and like before reaching out? So he told me even before he got to Nigeria, a couple of people where he's from already told him about me. Shout out to Shank. Shank already told me about it days before Kaisinas came. Like that was like really, really big, like still very big. It's just very, very cool when you've worked so hard to like a certain level. I mean, #1 lifestyle photographer in Africa, who else would they have called? The sneaker community has been a thing even before I started pushing it more than it is right now. A very big shout out to Liami. I don't know if you know him, do you understand? He's been doing really cool stuff earlier before I started pushing it. He's been doing some stuff via live video where people just join live videos and show their sneakers. He does a thing called 7 days rotation. So everybody just comes out, join the live video and show what they've been wearing for the past 7 days. And also like their biggest hits. Hits are like, let me use the word premium, like your most premium pair of sneakers and like most expensive and sneakers with like a very dope history around it that is rare. Do you understand? So, but like, it wasn't literally more than that, but like literally the sneaker community has already started around that period of time. And I'm sure there are a couple of people that might have been doing it that I don't even know about and we've probably not connected. But when I started it, I decided to take it to the next level with my creativity. I put so many people on it, created so many platforms to make people express themselves through sneakers. And then I literally like tend to talk more about it on my social media. Like I use my social media as a voice for the community. A couple of events and then Sneaker Fest happened. I headlined it and that has been the biggest sneaker event that's happened in Africa. Honestly, it's a very, very beautiful mix. It's just like a producer and an artist living in the same building. It's literally a very good mix. Like, it doesn't go wrong. Like, the producer can wake up one day and be like, bro, I made one very nice beat, and then the artist jumps on it. So, like, the sneakers around, mixing it up with photography, like, sneakers are very, very beautiful, and they have very, very pleasing aesthetics. Do you understand? So, you can just wake up, and then my phone, my camera, I do anything. Do you understand? Like, when I traveled with some pairs of sneakers to Cape Town, because Cape Town is a very beautiful city, like, every picture I take is a hit. And then the fact that I love lifestyle personally outside photography, like sneakers would always match with my personality all day. I'm coming from like really cool stuff and letting them know that I created a very, very solid community where creatives can, come together. Like not just a space where people just come and go. Like you can literally be in that space and learn a lot from people. The sneaker community is literally like a space for different communities from different parts of the world to unite and form up. Like it's not just coming to see what your shoes look like is also coming to network with different types of people, and solid things can come out from it. Every day, like as humans, like whatever it is that you do, you face certain challenges every day when you step out of your homes. But I'm literally this kind of person that I don't let whatever challenges that I go through weigh me down. Like, I just see it as something I cannot control at the moment, and I know that, oh yeah, I'll be out of it. But like in terms of this sneaker community, one of the many challenges that I feel like I and every other people have has to be the exchange rate. Like most of these sneakers are not even as expensive as we buy them over here. Do you understand? But like when they bring them into the country, ship them in and do all that and add everything that's included in it, like it just becomes unnecessarily expensive. So I don't know whoever gets to see this video, and maybe there's something that can be done about that. Everything is a lifestyle. Everything is part of it. Like I've been training people since 2018, and then I've taught so many people different types of photography in different spaces. Do you understand? And I always say something to people. I always tell them that HL Academy is the future. Yeah, because we keep bringing out new creatives every period of time. Like every time there's a new creative that's coming out, somebody that is as bad and even badder than more people that everybody knows. You understand? Like, and what makes it easy is you find somebody that is young like you teaching you, and then first and foremost you're comfortable around the person. Like when you see me teaching my students, you literally think we're all guys, because first and foremost we are like very, very chill together. First, we're like gisting, we can literally talk about anything. Do you understand? So when you have somebody like that you see as a friend, and the person is literally teaching you stuff, like you can easily get whatever it is logged in real quick. Consistency, because photography, cinematography, anything that has to do with visuals comes with a lot of patience, because you make so many mistakes. It's just like lightning. If you want to shoot, no matter your gadgets, if you don't get your lights right, your shoots will just not be good. So everything is very, very important. So if you're not consistent with what you're doing, I don't think you can become, a professional with it, because it takes so much practice to be perfect with what you're doing. So consistency is the major thing that I feel like every creative out there needs, because if you cannot be consistent with what you're doing, how do you want to get a hold of it? Do you understand where I'm coming from? And then also, networking is also very, very, very important, because these are crafts. Like you can be very, very good at what you do, and if people don't know you, you might not get a chance. Daddy and mommy, if you're watching this video, I'm sorry, but I'm not advising anybody to be stubborn, but I was stubborn. I didn't listen to my parents at that point in time. Do you understand? I was, I was getting them really late, and they were not having it, but I did what I did. I did what I did. Yeah, like, sometimes, yeah, your parents definitely do want the best for you, but they might not know, but most of the times they might just be being overprotective. Meanwhile, I feel like sometimes they should also see things from your perspective, to also know what you want and what you're trying to achieve. So, our parents think when you go to places, like when you go to parties, when you do certain things, when you dress in a certain way, or when you like do certain hairstyles and all that, they feel like you're already like, moving the wrong way. But like sometimes they don't know that some of us are built different. Not everybody's going to be in the corporate space, and not everybody's going to do things the way people in the corporate world do it. Do you understand? So some of us are just built very, very different. And if you feel like you have that spark in you, please do not let it die. Mistakes that I've made that defined me. I mean, like I said, I honestly do not count my mistakes. I just live like the present, and what's coming is what matters to me the most. You see, if I've made mistakes, immediately that mistake was made. I'm pushing it aside. So I might not even remember the things that I've done that I probably think I didn't do right, because I'm like on to the next real quick. Do you understand where I'm coming from? I don't like to regret things. I've done whatever I've done. HorlarofLagos is coming. Yeah. a space for creatives to unite and be able to express themselves, because there's literally no much platform for creatives in Nigeria, and I honestly want to use my platform to put that together in the best way that I can, because creativity matters a lot, and it feels like a lot of people are sleeping on the creative space. There's media, and creatives are in media, do you understand? But like, I need people to understand that creatives are different from other type of people. So that's why when you were saying something about creatives in the industry, I just made a joke about it, because creativity is different from normal. I want people to be able to discover that and know the type of strength that creatives hold. There's no limitations, like any type of creative, like whether you're a designer, you're an artist. And the creatives I'm talking about, I'm not talking about musicians, actors or actresses. I'm talking about the real creatives, the ones that are barely seen. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Like, let's say for instance, like a 3D designer, an editor, do you understand? A sound guy, just those types of creatives, people that they are the ones that help pay attention to details of perfection that you guys see. Do you understand? Like, let's say for instance, the video drops a music video. Boom, the music video, everybody gets to talk about the music video, but like the whole production team involves like over 70 people. Those type of people, those creatives, like I want to create a space for them to express themselves more and be creative in their own way, because what you see is just projects that they put them on. I feel like I'm very, very unique, like God's gifts, you can't deny that. And you know, your personality matters a lot too. Sometimes not everything is about crafts. There are a lot of people that are out there that can even do better than I do in terms of photography, like no cap about that. But like how you present yourself to people, and you know, they say something that your network is your net worth. Do you understand? You choose your people, like choose your own people. Some people just want to be with everybody. And then people are just like, yo, where do you stand exactly? Do you understand? You can work for everybody and not be with everybody. They are two different things. So I think positioning matters a lot when it comes to a craft like photography, because it has a lot to do with personal lives. So nobody wants to be sharing too much with you while you're sharing with another person that they probably don't sit well with. Here's the thing, you see, when I said I want a voice for creatives, I want people to see it in a very, very deep way, because I went through a lot to give myself the voice that I have right now as a creative, because trust me, nobody really cares about a creative, because creatives do not produce clout, and people only like people that produce clout. Now, I'm not saying that in any bad way, but like, if I don't have anything to offer you, you don't want to be around me. Do you understand where I'm coming from? But like, only creative people know what other creatives can do and what creatives are capable of doing. Do you understand where I'm coming from now? Let's say, for instance, you're a business owner and then you have a talent and you have so much money to put into the talent. Whatever it is that you're investing in that talent would be more productive if you have a lot of creatives in your team. I want people to understand that without creatives, a lot would not be able to happen. Do you understand where I'm coming from? If you're a star, your stylist is a very, very creative person. There are some people that they're just naturally creative, and I want people to understand that creativity is different from normal. Each person in life are creative in their own way, but there are some people that creativity is their specialty. And I really want to give a voice for creativity and let people understand how much value creativity has.